It's been a long road to get here. Since 2017, I've been immersing myself into the world of Fate, and along the way becoming a true hardcore Fate fan. So much so that I bought a Sakura Mato figure. Look at her, she's so cute. And I don't even like anime figures, so that's saying something. Now that the Heavensfield trilogy has concluded, I'm going to give you my thoughts, comments, and criticisms of the film. And after the video, check out my other Fate content. A couple weeks ago, we actually reviewed Fate Grand Order, the Camelot film, part 1, which I worked hard on. So let's do this. This is Heavensfield 3 Spring Song. While I could start off this video talking about so many things, we have to give props to Sakura Mato, our murder-loving Iliasfield von Einsburg. The true star of this film is none other than Shiro's big sister, but physically little sister, and wholesome murder bean, Ilia. This film simply wouldn't be as good as it is without Ilia. Her interactions and dialogue with all of the characters in this film are exciting. I love the dynamic she brings to the cast, as Heavensfield has had in prior films a strong thematic presence of family. Rin and Sakura being the main example, but it's all throughout Heavensfield, and Ilia's arc is just another great example of that. I mean, I was impressed. I was left wanting more of Ilia in this way. Screw Khalid Ilia. We don't need any of that. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe what you're looking for, you need to get out, buddy. I want Heavensfield Ilia to get her own series to explore her character more. No fan service, no bullshit. That is all I want. And while I am somewhat left confused as to what happened with the ending in Heavensfield, the moment when Ilia tells Shiro that she's big sister and is responsible for protecting Shiro, oh, that's an all-time moment. My Kokoro. Speaking of Kokoro, Sakura Mato. Wow. After the second film, her character was leading to this moment, and my expectations, they were not let down. I mean, how can you not walk away from this film loving Sakura? Her character had a perfect balance of meek, shy Sakura we all love, but also the twisted Sakura that has been used and hurt all of her life. When she was expressing how long she's waited for Rin, her big sister, to come and save her, I was getting a little misty-eyed. Which, by the way, I watched this film in dub, and I must say, we have to give Cristina Vee all of the flowers for her portrayal as Sakura in this film. She nailed this scene in one of the best performances in a dub I've seen in years. She was able to capture the twisted nature of Sakura, but still has that fragility that is required with this scene. This scene really is the scene that takes the cake for me, actually. Easily my favorite, and shows that Sakura is more than just the stereotype of a meek Kohai that's not as interesting as Rin, Saber, or even, say, Gilgamesh. Then we have my boy, Shiro Emiya. If there was a character that drew the shortest straw in Heavensfield, it's either Castor or Shiro Emiya. I'm not sure which made out worse. In the previous films, he already went through hell, but this Shiro made it look like child's play, as he is forced to go through repeated hell to protect Ilia and save Sakura to stop the birth of the Avenger. I can't even get out of my noggin how awesome it was to see, for example, Shiro go toe-to-toe with Berserker and use Archer's arm. And as a side note, I almost cried when Berserker told Shiro to protect Ilia for him. Oh, my Kokoro. Then the fight with Kirei was another that had me reeling. I was on the edge of my seat, as by this point, you just know Shiro isn't going to make it out alive, but now it's really just a battle of who's the last to survive. The dynamic of that fight was unique because Shiro's body has, these blades sticking out of him, and it makes Kirei's hand-to-hand techniques nerfed, which is, kinda his specialty. And the outcome of the fight was even more interesting, though I'll leave it up to you to experience what I mean by that. Then there's Saber, oh my beloved. She is without a single doubt the most badass character in this film, and rightfully so. It's Saber Alter, for Christ's sake. Her moment in this film comes with her fight with Ryder and Shiro, and it hurts, really. Hurts to say that last bit. Ryder and Nell, helping Shiro to save Sakura, come up with a plan to take out Saber. What ensues is a string of low angles to tease Ryder's, to put it in Nier Automata terms, Ryder's secret. Seriously, we have to talk about the upskirt shots in this fight, as I couldn't focus on anything else but her butt. And I know what you're gonna say, but think twice, because it's always the center focus in most of these shots. And while I wouldn't say it's harmed my enjoyment of the fight, I won't lie, though, it did kind of distract from many great moments in the fight. And I understand that Ryder is this tall, slender lady with very standout features. My Kokoro? And you gotta get your fan service out there, but this isn't, this isn't just some random fight. This is Ryder versus Saber Alter. You only get one of these. Even so, I was not let down by Saber Alter and her fight with Ryder, and it's one of the best fights, Alter form or not, for Saber. Probably better than her fight with Berserker and UBW. CW, which I am a huge fan of. They also did an amazing job of distinguishing Saber from Saber Alter, not just visually, but in terms of voice acting in this film. She has a distinct tone that's cool and flows, soft as velvet. Seriously though, don't sleep on this dub, it's phenomenal. Carrie Walgren, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, did an amazing job, and her version of Excalibur is nothing short of epic too. Mine isn't though, mine's pretty bad. Her final moments in this film, on the other hand, were not bad. They were really heartbreaking as Shiro is forced to kill Saber, and as she dies, she seems confused as to why Shiro is there plunging a dagger into her heart. Michael! So finally, the ending. And I just gotta call it like how I feel it. I like the ending. Now don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people didn't like it, including my friend Rising Sun Reviews, who talked at length about it on his channel, but I can't deny that as an anime-only viewer, that while I didn't understand a lot of what happened in the last 30 minutes, it didn't harm the flow or enjoyment of the movie one bit. That being said, I can get why people who are VN readers would be more upset by this, so I think it's completely fair that the last 30 minutes gets heavy criticism, while at the same time, I think it's okay for people like me who've not played the Heavensville VN, yet still find a great amount of joy in the ending in this film. Overall, I'd say this film is the strongest of the three films, and that's to be expected, as this is the climactic finale to what will be the Fate Stay Night franchise as a whole. Just please don't forget about Fate Root Type Moon, you bastards! It's delivered on almost every expectation, from story to character to action to crotch shots of Ryder and awkward fan service shots of Sakura, though Shiro's abs do approve of those shots. I'd give this film a 100% recommendation. Whether you're a fan of Fate or not, it's a must-watch for anime or film fans of all kinds. If you haven't, check out my previous Fate videos. A playlist will be linked in the description below. As well, tell me what your thoughts about this film are. Did it meet your expectations, or did it fall short? Whatever it may be, I'd love to hear your thoughts. As well, be sure to join my Discord so we can talk about Fate among the many other anime series I cover here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.